So we are looking at the GDSM chart. This is a 60-minute view that we are looking at. Been a while since the last time I did it, but it's had this pullback and is now starting to get a nice little uptrend under its belt here. So I want to get things updated, and the 60-minute perspective, at least in my opinion, gives kind of the best insight into what we want to see continue to happen going forward. The first thing to note, just real quick, is, and it makes a good example, is we had this falling wedge pattern right here take shape. This was on a shorter term time frame. Happened over about 3 or 4 days. You can see here, the dates are down here, but we had this falling wedge, broke out right here, came back tested this trend line, which is common, and then from there I really moved up. So the falling wedge, and this isn't the best lead drawn, but it is one of my probably favorite patterns. So just a good little example that I noticed here on this one, how falling wedges can really be lead to some nice little breakouts. So the key thing here, though, going forward with the chart and maintaining this uptrend is going to be ideally staying above this orange line here, which is the 200 period simple moving average. And in fact, you can see on this bar here today, pulled back and did a good job of bouncing right off of that. So that's a good little sign showing that this level does have some strength. And then also just noticing when it did break out here, you can see it back tested the 200-day right there. So twice now it's been tested, and so far so good in terms of holding. But the level that I personally want to see, and just from the charting perspective, the 50 period is really going to be the key level. It's just finally begun to curl back upwards and get the upward slope to it. And as long as the price can stay above there, then this is going to continue to slope upwards. And if you go to the daily chart, the bounce is going to remain healthy. So the big kind of question is, on the daily chart, what do we need to watch for in order to see the bounce stay strong? And that's where, when you go down a time level to the 60-minute, the daily chart's going to remain healthy, or I should say the daily chart bounce is going to remain healthy as long as the price can remain above, ideally the 200 period, but it really does need to hold above. Kind of the must-hold level is going to be the 50 period down here. Resistance-wise, what we actually have taken shape here is kind of a downtrend line, so that'll be the key level. I'm not going to put a price to it because since it is a dynamic line, it changes with time. But right now, looks like it's right around the 0.012 area. But this will be the key level of resistance that the bulls will need to push up through. So that wraps up the chart. Like I said, it is in a nice little bounce here. 50 period is sloping upwards, so it'll just be a matter of maintaining these support levels, and the daily chart will continue to look healthier and healthier as long as those two things can hold. So if there are any other questions on the chart, please let me know. If not, I'd encourage you to check out bullwarriorstocks.com. If you go there and sign up for the free newsletter, you'll be sent a free ebook, and with your newsletter subscription, you'll get chart setups, trade ideas, educational pieces, all sorts of things, from big boards on to penny stocks. So there's a good variety, something for everybody. It is all free, no strings attached. So I'd encourage you to go to the website, sign up, and see what it's all about. Once again, this was GDSM. Thanks for listening.